say the first thing he did was take a break on his job. Got me some water, man. Oh, I'm in Utah. I have to admit, y'all, I'm a little nervous. Because there's a lot of white people in here. I ain't seen this many white people since I was in court. And I left with probation. Hey man, first time in Utah. I'm excited to be here, Provo. But it's not actually my first time in Utah. I actually passed through here a bunch of years ago on my way to where? Hollywood, California. That's right, Los Angeles. Yeah, to pursue my career as an Uber driver. At least that's what ended up happening for me, you know what I'm saying? But now, ladies and gentlemen, I must tell you, I promoted myself. Now I'm doing Postmates, that's right. That's right, I don't even have people in my car no more, you know what I'm talking about? I just pick up the food and drop it off. That's all I have to do. I'm loving life. Man. I'm gonna tell you something. I usually look around when I do my act, you know, I go all over the place and I look around and I say, where are my broke people at? But with this crowd, you guys look a little too financially stable to even try to ask that question, you know what I'm saying? Nobody look here like they know about the struggle, you know, y'all look like y'all all right, you know? Everybody in here look all right, you know? A few years ago, I was dealing with a really bad financial crisis. So I did what most people do when they are going through a financial crisis. I said, you know what? I'm gonna move back in with my mama. Then I went by the house for a visit, and that's when I realized why I left home in the first place. As soon as I got through the door, I had no idea my mother had been listening to hip-hop music. I had no idea. I didn't know my mama had bars. I didn't know it. I got to the door and I knocked on her. She opened the door. I said, hey, mama, how you doing? She said, ooh, I'm glad you here. Can you cut the grass? Can you take out the trash? Can you go to the store, go inside, bring mama back some peroxide? I was like, all right, salt and pepper, Rickle. You know, I love my mother because the one thing my mother taught me, I appreciate her for teaching me to love and accept diversity. You know what I'm saying? Different people, you know, different walks of life. We have to accept and respect the fact that there are differences between our people. You know, blacks, whites, Hispanics. There are differences, you know? But I'm gonna say something. White people, you know what I love about y'all? Y'all got class. Y'all don't give y'all children nicknames. I had a buddy named Tom. The furthest they would go is Tommy. Now I'm gonna tell you all my legal name, and I want you to say it with me once I tell you my legal name, and you're gonna see my legal name is beautiful. It did not have to be messed up with a nickname, but unfortunately, I had a black mama. Listen to my name, guys, check it out. My name is Lewis O'Neal Smith III. I want you all to say it with me this next time on the count of 3, just to show you how beautiful my name is. It's musical. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Lewis O'Neal Smith III. My nickname is Lurky. That name should never be said anywhere in public. You understand me? It should be specifically for around the house. Me and my friend Tom were playing marbles. Enjoying ourselves outside, playing marbles. His mother came outside to get him. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, you should have seen it. When she came to get him, it was like an old black and white movie. His mother's hair was done to the 9, makeup flawless. Her dress was flowing in the wind. And when his mother came outside to get him, you could smell the apple pie. Bacon breaking off of her dress. And she was so elegant. When she came to get him, oh no, she didn't even walk. She just floated. Then she said in a lovely voice, "Tommy, oh, Tommy." Tommy rose up from the game of marbles and said, "Yes, mother." She said, "Honey, dinner's ready." He said, "Okay, Mom. Bye, guys." Went home and had his dinner. Oh, 30 minutes later. Y'all already know, don't you? Here come my mama. And it looked like a scene out of a black exploitation movie. My mama came outside. She had on a shower cap. How many of you all remember the Michael Jackson curl? Remember the curl? My mama had one of those, so she had to put on a shower cap to keep her curl from getting dry. Then, instead of makeup, she had some cold cream under her eye. And then instead of that beautiful dress that Tommy's mother had on, oh no, my mama had on a negligee that showed all her extracurricular activities. You know what I'm talking about? And when my mama walked outside, she didn't float like Tommy's mother. No, she strolled. Then she said in a very raspy voice, "Lucky!" as she smokes a cigarette and chews on some gum. "Lucky!" I'm in the middle of the marble game like, which one of y'all named Lurky? I'm a girl dad. Give it up for me, y'all. I'm a girl dad. That's right. That's right. I'm a girl dad. Yeah. I have 5 daughters. Yeah, so I've only been to the mental institution twice. That's it, 5 daughters. Listen to the age ranges, you all. 26 to 6. Yeah, I'm stupid, I know. It's like I finished and then started all over again, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna say this, to my fellas out there that have kids, when you have a son, yeah, that can be your mini-me. But do not get it twisted. Your daughters, fellas, your daughters, they don't turn into mini versions of you. When they grow up, they're turning into mini versions of your mama. I called all the boys over one evening. I said, man, I'm gonna call the fellas over, man. We gonna play some poker and, smoke some cigars and chill out and drink liquor and just be me, So we were in the living room and chilling and playing poker. And next thing you know, my daughter came down the stairs. And you could smell the urine. Baking off of her pajamas. She came down, she was strolling. Smoking on a cigarette, chewing some gum. She said, "Daddy! Daddy!" I was in the middle of the poker game. I said, which one of y'all named Daddy? Yeah, man, you gotta be careful, man. I was raised good, man. I really appreciate the parenting I had, especially from my mother. My mother was a mother. My dad, on the other hand, oh yeah, he was an alcoholic. He was an alcoholic, or as we say in the hood, he was a drunk. And see, I'm gonna tell you something about my dad. He was a happy drunk. He wanted to make sure that everybody was drinking. You all know that drunk? That walk around the party, you drinking, you had something to drink, you drinking. Okay, make sure you drinking. Y'all drinking over there, y'all drinking. Y'all got drinks back there, all right, you drinking. Hey, you drinking, you ain't got nothing to drink, boy, get you something to drink. He walked up to me, I was 7, he said, "Boy, you drinking?" I said, "No, I ain't drinking." He gave me some, I was like, "All right then." I'm 7 years old, walking around the party, having fun. You know what I'm saying? Being raised by an alcoholic will confuse you. I was in driver's ed. The teacher asked a question to the whole class. The teacher said, "Class, what is the first thing you do when you step into a vehicle?" I said, "I got this." "Oh, I got this." He said, "Lewis." I say, "Pop open a beer." That's what my daddy did, you know? And see, I'm gonna tell you, having an alcoholic dad can put you in some very crazy situations. My mother got frustrated, she got tired of it. She said, you know what, Louis, you need to go to an AA meeting. My daddy, I'm not going to no AA meeting. I'm not going, that's for alcoholics. My mama said, and? So my dad was like, man, I ain't going. She said, honey, if you don't go, I'm gonna leave you. I'm telling you, you need to stop drinking. He was like, he loved my mama. He was like, all right then, all right. I guess I'll go. And then my mama made me go with him. I had to go to the AA meeting with my dad. Back in the old days, in the 60s and 70s, my daddy used to be a soul singer. So you know how when you go to the AA meeting, you sit down, you know, you sit in the AA meeting, and then, you know, everyone stands up and talks about their disease, you know, and it's like, how you doing? I'm so-and-so, I'm on this drug, that drug, or whatever, right? So they got to my dad. Now, I didn't tell you all that on the way to the AA meeting, my dad stopped and got some liquor. Yeah, so he was in the AA meeting drunk. He in the AA meeting was saying, all right, cool. Y'all, all right, y'all drinking? Y'all ain't drinking? I just want to make sure y'all see y'all drinking. My dad in the AA meeting, so it got to him. The man said, Dad looked at me, huh? I said, Dad, it's your turn. Get up, tell me. Oh, okay. Okay, my dad stood up. How y'all doing? My name Louis. And I'm an alcoholic. The people started clapping. My daddy said, thank you. Thank you. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. I said, Daddy, sit down. He said, boy, shut up. They like me. Mistakes. I know I've made a few. And to my ladies out here that men, we can get away with stuff. We can smoke cigars, want to smoke a cigarette. And ladies, I'm going to say this. When you're young and beautiful and in college and things of that nature, smoking a cigarette may seem like the thing to do, kind of cute, I guess, Young lady named Michelle in college, I ran across, I was like, oh my goodness, that's Michelle. So I had to run up so she could see me, so she could say my name. She was smoking a cigarette. She was standing by the college dorm, just... cigarette. I walked by. I said, hey, Michelle, how you doing? She. Hey, Louis, how you doing? I was like, oh, my goodness. Oh, just touch me that she talked to me. Oh, my goodness. I ran into this same woman 10 years later at a bar. I was like, oh my goodness, that's Michelle from college. I literally ran over there, man. I was like, I have got to go over there and speak to this woman. It's so good to see her. I walked up to her. I said, hey, Michelle, it's Louis from college. How you doing? She looked at me. She went, hey, Louis, how you doing? How have you been over the years? I was like, better than you, and I just walked off. I just walked off because I was like, no. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Now I'm in Utah. You guys are right next to Colorado, amen? Right? Somebody know where I'm finna go with this joke. I could tell. I say, right next to Colorado, I heard a voice go, oh yeah. Somebody know where I'm finna go with this. So here's my question to you all. Utah, help me out. I'm only in town for the night. Do you all have the same rules as Colorado? Okay, cool. See, I'm gonna tell you, I'm one of the smart black guys. I listen to white people. You understand? I say, you all have the same rules? Brother right here with the mask on, look me right in the face. Don't you do it. I tell you what, I listen. You won't catch me messing around. But I'm gonna say this to you all who have never engaged in, the healing powers of, grass. Be careful. And especially be careful when you eat grass. You know what I'm talking about? Like they put the grass in cookies. Be careful with that. See, they know what I'm talking about. Be very, very careful when you put the grass in cookies. Like, I'm telling you, respect it is all I'm saying. Respect it. Because I'm going to tell you something. Man, You know, women shave their legs in the tub, right? Generally. So I'm in the tub with my girl and I'm watching her shave her legs and I done ate a whole cookie, right? So I'm watching her in the tub, she's shaving her legs. I said, give me that razor. After I finished, I was looking in the mirror. Come to find out, y'all, I had some nice legs. I'm telling you, they were nice. I was in the middle of the mirror looking like easy, breezy, beautiful cover boy. You hear me? I'm gonna tell you something. If you don't know nothing about a crackhead, I'm gonna say this to people, Provo. I'm gonna tell you something. If you need some work done, it ain't always about a Mexican. You gotta get you a crackhead. I'm telling you, because crack got steroids in it. It's something in that crack. Man, I'm talking about, man, a crack, whoo. It gives you superhuman strength, superhuman salesmanship skills. I'm on the corner, man, crackhead rolled up. He was like, hey, Lewis, how you doing, man? He sold me a paper bag. You should have seen him. He got me with the paper bag. Lewis, how you doing, man? What's up? What's up? What's happening? I said, man, what's up with you, man? He said, check this out. Check this out. I got this paper bag, dog. I said, man, what am I going to do with a paper bag? He said, man, check this out. Check this out. You can open it up. And then you can close it up. And I'm willing to let it go for $3. It's like, man, go on and give me that paper bag. Go on, give me that paper bag. Then the same crackhead, he rolled up on me a couple of days later, man. Like I say, it give you superhuman strength. He had a full-size refrigerator on his back. That's them crack muscles. And I mean, he was running down the street, top speed. I'm trying to figure out how this guy is running down the street, top speed, with this refrigerator. Then he got in front of me, he dropped it, he said, Lewis, man. I got this refrigerator right here, man. This refrigerator right here, and you need it, man. I'm willing to sell it to you. I say, man, what am I gonna do with a refrigerator you done ran up here carrying on your back? He say, man, he opened it up, it's still cold. I say, man, you know what? Go on and put that refrigerator on my truck. Drove all the way home, got to the house, opened the door, and realized my refrigerator was missing. Yeah. This crackhead done stole my refrigerator and sold it back to me. Now, if that ain't marketing, I don't know what is. I don't know what is. Like I said earlier, be careful how you choose your friends, man, because some friends take their job too serious. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Y'all know what I'm talking about? Take their job too serious. You say, I got up here, have some water, chill. Some people, friends, take their job too serious. True story, me and my friend of mine, we in the car, riding down the street. You know how you get to a light and the light's too long? So you go ahead and you cut through the gas station and come out on the other side and keep going. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? I can tell, like, they real familiar. Yeah, I do that all the time. Be careful with your friends. Friend in the passenger seat, we drive, boom. We get to a light, we sit there for about 3 minutes. Do you all know how long 3 minutes is? Oh, 3 minutes, 1001. 3 minutes, long time. So we had a light for about 3 minutes. I'm like, man. I said, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and then I'm gonna go ahead, boom, cut through the gas station, kept going. My friend was sitting there with me. He gonna look at me, he say, hey man, you just went through that gas station, didn't you? I said, yeah, I did, man. You know, we got to roll. He said, man, could you pull over right quick? I said, sure, no problem. We men. So I'm thinking he got to do the man thing, you know? So I pull the car over, thinking he finna go do the man thing. I'm in the car, and I'm jamming, y'all. You hear me? I'm listening to some good old Provo type music. You know what I mean? Yeah. That good old shout, let it all out. These are the things I can do without. See, y'all know. I was listening to me some good old Provo music, right? So I'm chilling. Next thing I know, you know, we got the Provo music going, we chilling. Next thing I know, I see red and blue lights flashing in the back. I'm like, my homeboy. I'm like, man, what the heck with my boy? Next thing I know, y'all, I promise, he walked up to the door. I don't know how he did it. Full uniform. Hat, glasses, handcuffs, gun, and everything. Flashed the light in my face. Looked at me and said, sir, I need your driver license, registration, and insurance. I looked up at him. I said, Clyde, if you don't get your butt in this car, what's wrong with you? I said, man, it's your grass, man. It's your grass. Sir, I need your driver's license, registration, and insurance. I just drove off. I was like, you know what? I'm not finna do this with him. I'm not finna do this with him. Utah, you guys have been 110% awesome. My name is Lloyd Smith. Thank you.